team of investigators are solving all the problems of humanity, bit by bit, piece by piece, week by week. They're almost done in terms of quantity, if not of quality. Things are mostly sorted out. They've solved most of our problems. How to get born, for example, and how to build jet engines, and all the breakfast questions, and how to die of cancer. Now, this crack team of investigators meets in their bunker. One is sexy, one is stern, and one is very young. They face the wise and ancient magistrate, ready to receive the next problem, which they must solve. The road of success stretches out behind them, long and straight and solid, built inches at a time, now reaching back for miles and miles. And before them is the unknown, a murky jungle with howling winds, strange shadows, vague movements seen out of the corners of one's eyes, and varied noises of hidden origin. Right now, our team is about to begin their meeting. Behind them is solace. Before them is danger, both for them and for us. For every problem, they are given 7 days. They are about to start the first day. This is how the 7 days will go. On the first day, they simply think. On the second day, they rest. On days 3, 4, and 5, they present their findings. 1 finding per investigator per day. 9 chances to identify, describe, and solve whatever problem the team is working on. On day 6, they reconsider everything and feed a great meal. On day 7, they have 1 chance. Based on their week, on their research, on everything they know and believe, they have 1 chance to present a solution to end the problem for all of humanity forever, and on day 7 they are judged. And if they fail, they disappear. And with them, humanity's greatest hope for tackling the many problems we still face. It has been so since humanity began. This week, the problem they must solve is
love!
Keep talking.
Or, more precisely, how to love. Or maybe, how to do love.
I know all about...
No, not sex. Love.
Oh.
I believe we require further explanation. Yes?
I do, please.
Love. Love has many forms, many guises, which we here seek to understand. From puppy love to tragic passion. We will consider all forms, both requited and not. People have so many problems with love. How to get it, how to give it, how to find it, how to keep it, how much to give, and how much they think they deserve. Yes?
I dare say I follow you on the whole, more or less. Yes.
You will have the usual 7 days in which to consider this. You know this drill.
On day 1, we think.
Day 2, we rest.
On days 3, 4, and 5, we all give presentations.
That's my favorite part because I get to present my findings.
On day 6, we reconsider.
Based on the findings.
And also on day 6, we eat a great meal.
And then on day 7, the final day, if we haven't solved it yet, we have 1 last chance to solve the problem by giving a final statement.
And on day 7, I make my judgment. decide whether we have succeeded or failed.
We never fail.
It's because we work so hard.
Shall we begin in earnest?
No more questions, no more fiddle-faddle. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Let's get into this. Let's do this. We are bored ready.
We work to concentrate, particularly on romantic love, yes.
Yes.
So, no loves platonic,
No.
fraternal, pedantic, purely physical, professional.
Romantic, sweetheart. Even you know what that means.
It's never unwise to be specific. I always prefer to be careful.
You know what love means.
I'm simply being certain of the circumstances.
Why don't you just close your eyes and dive in?
Wise and aged magistrate, I have a question.
Proceed, little one.
How will we know love when we find it? Especially me. What signal, what symbol or sign am I to look for to know that what I'm thinking about is really love? I'm yet a child. I'm not experienced in these matters. How will I know that I'm really dealing with a problem? Capital L, capital O, capital V, capital E, love. How can I solve a complex problem surrounding an idea that I can't even really define?
Oh, excellent question.
You may not know. That is part of the problem.
Oh, I see.
Oh, don't trip, little honey. Just relax.
Commence! Begin to think. You.
Think of love in the December snow. Think of love in the December snow when your hands start to numb and the air feels wet, cold, and freshly born. Think of love in the December snow. Think of love between true equals. Think of love between true equals who talk to each other and lean on each other in perfect balance, who fight in perfect balance like two well-matched boxers, and neither ever wins or loses. Think of love between true equals. Think of the love that you yourself personally once had for someone that was totally inconvenient. Think of the love that you yourself personally once had for someone that was totally inconvenient, that you wished you could have shut off like a faucet, but couldn't because you felt how you felt, and even though things were how they were, you just had to feel the love you felt for the person you felt it for as long as you felt it. Maybe you even still feel it, because that kind of love is so hard to kill. Think of the love that you yourself personally once had for someone that was totally inconvenient.
What are you guys thinking about?
Stuff.
Things.
Think of love in high school. Think of love in high school where every glance is life or death, and every word is the start of the world or the end of the world. Think of love in high school. Think of love when you are super duper under the weather with a totally nasty cold. Think of love when you are super duper under the weather with a totally nasty cold and the person calls and you want to see them but you also look and feel completely gross and you don't want them to see you like that, so you decide not to see them. Think of love when you are super duper under the weather with a totally nasty cold. Think of love when you are really, really sick, like not just with a cold, but really ill. Think of love on your deathbed. Think of love after you have children. Think of love based on admiration. Of love that grows out of hatred. Of love that erodes into complete indifference when you spend too much time together. Of love, all of a sudden, of love that starts as friendship. Of love that makes you jealous. Of love that passes quickly like a sneeze. Think of all the other kinds of love.
is the end of the first day. Time to sleep. Good night.
I wish you pleasant dreams all.
I'll see you in the morning.
Sleep well, everyone.
Before we go on to the next phase, does anybody have any questions?
Come on, let's do this. Let's chat more slap.
I require no further clarifications at this time, sir.
I don't know. No questions, sir.
Okay, well then let us begin the day of rest.
I really need this. I'm so worn out from all that thinking. Thinking is exhausting.
I do find that a day of rest improves my resilience in light of the upcoming challenges which I inevitably must face. It seems, from a short-term perspective, that we are about to waste this entire day by doing so-called nothing except lazing about. But when you take the long view, a day of rest is actually an investment in a bright and productive future.
How do you feel, little one?
Meh.
So quiet today, little one.
Okay. Just can't seem to get comfortable, is all.
It is the day to be comfortable. That is the day's entire purpose.
I know. I'm just so fidgety.
Just relax, my little tiger cub. You just need to relax.
I know.
Something must be troubling you especially. Perhaps if you acknowledge it, that may help you to overcome the underlying fear or discomfort.
I just don't know about this problem. I don't know how to solve it at all.
Well, you can't have expected much progress to be in evidence already. It's only the start of the second day.
I'm scared, I think.
Let me give you a background.
No, thank you.
We ought not be chatting so much on the day of rest. We should be resting.
I know. Tell me what you thought about yesterday.
What?
Why?
I don't even know where to start. What do you want to present? Your first presentation.
We are not meant to talk today. When we present tomorrow, we present. Today, we are resting. So rest, structure, order, systems.
We don't talk about the presentations in advance. You know that. We think about them secretly in private to ourselves, then we bring it out suddenly with passion in the heat of the moment.
I just thought maybe it would help this time.
Little one, would you like a glass of warm milk? Make mild tea, something stronger.
I don't know. Milk might be nice.
I'm so relaxed.
Oh, what an outstanding day. I am really very relaxed.
How can you be so cool when this problem is so hard? Nobody cares but me. Nobody cares about solving this problem which I don't even understand, which nobody will even explain, which is like needles in my pillow and like bad oysters in my stomach, and like an itch way deep in my ear, and likely to be the end of our lives as we know them. No amount of warm milk is going to solve this. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you know about love.
Yeesh! Not appropriate.
I can't relax because I just hate having to think about something that seems dark and slippery and distant, like a deep sea on the other side of the earth. I'm tired of wondering whether all the things I'm wondering are even worth wondering about. I need facts about love, and you give me platitudes and more milk. I need data. I need information. I don't need milk.
Do you need a hug?
You just need to relax. Lie down. Lie down. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Relax.
That is like, oh my God, no way, absolutely, totally, like not going to happen. You guys.
Say what you need to say, little one. I'm listening.
You guys.
It is the end of the second day. Time to sleep. Night all.
Pleasant dreams all.
I'll be dreaming of you, I'm sure.
Good night, little one.
I'm gonna stay up all night and I'm gonna think on through to the other side. No sleep. No sleep till it's solved, solved, solved.
Okay, today you present. Of course, these are your first findings. So, there is room to improve from here. That said, if today does not go well, you may be in big trouble. I mean, really big trouble.
Yes, we know.
For our sakes, let us hope this is not going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah, totally.
And now, present.
How to love.
How to love.
How do you listen for the golden honeyed tones of a glorious oratorio that could be echoing from someone, anyone, anywhere, at any time, with no overture or warning, which may prove to be simply a whisper or a murmur in amongst the relentless cacophony of the overzealous soundscape of the world? How do you love? First, know this. Your DNA, your personal secret, DNA is like music, and you are like a music box. You are a music box that plays all the time. When you speak or snore, when you smile quietly in the corner, when you ask for change in a restaurant or beg for mercy from an enemy, no matter what you do, you are sending out this little melody like a beacon. And so, you have your personal secret tune, and it goes dum-dee-dee if you're cute, or woo 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 if you're a real mean asshole. And it is this little whisper in the world, your tune, your love call. And this is how to love. When someone else can hear your weird secret little boogie, they prick up their ears and they look at you. And you go, oh, I can play this for you. Oh boy, can I ever play this song for you? I can play it in the middle of the afternoon, in the snow, or until we die. Because I have been practicing for this, for you, my whole life. So that is love. But for love to happen, you must both be listening carefully, deeply, ceaselessly, with your antenna up, seeking a signal. You must be listening in harmony for each other, or you will hear nothing but speaking and snoring. And you won't hear any smiling. So the question of how to love is, how do you listen for the golden honey tones of a glorious oratorio that could be echoing from someone, anyone, anywhere, at any time, with no overture or warning, which may prove to be simply a whisper or a murmur in amongst the relentless cacophony of the overzealous soundscape of the world. I cannot answer this yet, but that, I think, is how to love.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe. Maybe. Sounds good. At least.
And now, present.
How to love. How to love.
How to love.
I have prepared a sonnet in traditional iambic pentameter. You're not like anyone I've ever met, or anyone I've touched, or smelled, or licked. I feel we've always known each other. Yet, I don't know why, out of them all, I've picked a partner like you. Fat, old, bald, and dumb. So far removed from my idyllic dreams. Through time and habit, you've somehow become an integral part of my life, it seems. You're not like anyone I'd thought to choose. But you do things I never could expect. Like make me feel like something real to lose. But what I have, you always will protect. You shock. You zigzag lightning. You dark horse. I'd not choose you. But I have no choice, of course. That, I think, is how to love.
Thank you.
Oh.
Perhaps.
And now. And now. Little one.
Little one, how to love.
Strike a pose. Say a piece. Do your little bang, you know?
Well, what are you going to do?
Nope, I've got nothing.
Are you sure, little one?
I was up all night thinking about it, but I just don't have a thing that I can do about this. I just don't get this. I don't get this at all. I'm sorry, y'all, but I've got diddly squat.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, but please carry on without me.
This is not
Awful! Unheard of! This has never happened before!
Can you drop it?
Well, would somebody else like to do something? Perhaps you would like to do something together?
We are not.
Oh, come on, guys. Do something. I'm so lost. Maybe I'll learn something from it.
Well, yes, that is true. We've nothing to lose by making an attempt, with the understanding that this will be completely impromptu and therefore the normal standards of rigor do not apply.
Sure.
Sweet.
And now, present.
How to love. How to love.
How to love.
Love is like a magnet.
That's also a bright light.
It's also a deep sea.
That's also a screaming heartbeat eating you alive.
It pulls you in, all warm and strong like a magnet.
Shrieking and eating you alive.
Rolling back and forth like the waves of the sea. Endlessly, peacefully, all night long. And
Shrieking and eating you alive.
when I see you, all dressed up like that,
Drinking poison.
with my eyes.
When I see you, it's like I'm quaffing a heavy potion.
That's also a sweet syrup.
That's also a dead monkey stuck around my tired neck.
Which I'm drinking
With my eyes.
to love someone, but know
Or fear.
that their love will never
Ever.
answer yours.
It's like struggling to breathe or speak.
While drowning in a hurricane ocean.
Hopelessly confused.
And bewildering.
Mixed metaphors.
Oh.
Well, little one, does that help?
Probably not.
Nice try. Well. Would anybody like to discuss today's proceedings?
No.
No.
I had nothing to say.
Well.
It's a bit on the early side, but let's just go to bed.
I'm bushwhacked.
Me too.
Good night.
Sleepless again, little one? What you didn't say today, tell it to yourself as a bedtime story.
Maybe a story would help me sleep. Maybe I can make up a bedtime story for myself.
Oh, goody.
Once upon a time, there were two people on the opposite sides of the earth. And no one understood them. And they made their daily rounds like ghosts, haunting their own lives, thinking, no one understands me. And at night, when they slept, their dreams burned hot like fire and burned through the backs of their skulls, through their hair, through their pillows and beds, through the floors of their houses and down into the earth. Past the grass, the dirt, the outer crust, the inner crust, past the dinosaur bones and weird mineral reserves, past veins of ore and ancient ruined temples, even past the bunker here, They went way down below where we are. From opposite sides of the world, the two dreams went all the way into the deep, molten center of the earth. And there, in the earth's core of fire, the dreams met. They flirted. They danced. They mingled with the fire in the very belly of all life. So, the two people went along like normal. But every night, their dreams made this journey. And every morning, their dreams returned to their homes, up through the floorboards of the houses. And the earth snapped shut behind them as the sun rose. And the skulls of the two people snapped shut around the dreams and trapped them for the day. And the two people went through their waking lives like ghosts. And never met. And died alone on opposite sides of the world. But at least in their deepest slumbers, in the pitch black of nights, they had dreamed hot and deep, and their dreams had known true love.
Oh, little one.
Another day, another set of presentations. Yesterday was unusual. Let's hope today we can make up for it. That would be nice.
Sure would.
And important, besides nice.
Yes, we
totally
agree.
You'd be fools not to agree.
I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm really trying.
Well, let's just hope this uphill battle will not continue to be so totally uphill.
Yeah, totally.
And now, present
How to love.
How to Love.
This is how to love. One night, you look someone right in the face and you say, "Do you want to get married? To me? Because I think you are marvelous and I'm pretty drunk."
Is that all?
Isn't that enough?
Thank you. Thank you. And now, present
How to love.
How to Love.
I'm too dumb to be a lawyer. Or maybe too smart. I'm too tired to walk home, and also too fat. I'm too cautious to break my bones in half, but too reckless to bother saving any money. I'm too hungry to sleep, but too punk to learn how to cook, but too old to go to punk rock shows, but too angry for anything else. I'm too ugly for photos, but too vain for them too. I'm too silly for board meetings and too snotty for school. I'm too hopeful to give up, but too hopeless to actually try to do basically anything. I'm too busy to chill and too lazy to work and too lonely to party and too fancy to feel like I'm allowed to be this overwhelmed. I am too much at once. But then again, you are too. I am too full of doubts and of flaws. But I know that I'm perfect for you. Okay. That's it.
Really?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. And now, together, you know?
No.
Oh.
It's not then.
All right. Well.
Nobody wishes to discuss the day's proceedings.
It's a bit on the early side. Let's just go to bed.
I am downright slam-dash exhausted.
Me too.
We're in real trouble, you know.
Sleepless little one. What haven't you said today? What do you think of when you think of love?
Maybe some free association will help. Just talk and see if anything makes sense. But in a system, in an order. ABC. Animals. Beyonce goals! Chicks in black jeans. Denise Gabriel, this girl who was sort of my friend who I've lost touch with. Estuaries. F is for French dressing. The kind of salad dressing. G is for H. Hats with no brims. In excess, the band with the singer who died of autoerotic asphyxiation. Jimmy Rope. Kid's named Arthur. Lime wedges and Corona beer. Movie matinees. New cars! Olympic gymnasts from Russia. Peyote. Quicksand and quotas and questions. Rutabaga. Sex with minors. Drugs, both the real ones the grown-ups drive, and the toy ones little boys have. Urban planning. Venison. No. Vicodin. Wimbledon, both the town, and the tennis championships. Xylophones. Youthful indiscretions. Zappa, Frank. This is just a partial list of some of the things that other people care about in love. But as for me, I just love you.
Oh, little one. These are not answers. These are not plans or solutions for how to love.
I don't know what to do. Can't help it all.
Okay, this is the 5th day of our week and the 3rd day of formal presentations. That means that tomorrow you have your day to reconsider everything and eat a really great meal. The day after, we have our final presentation. I'm going to make my judgment. But honestly, this is really your last chance to get me some stuff that I can really use. This is your last big brainstorming opportunity.
We know.
No, it's more than just telling me you know. I need to see some results.
Yes, we know. Or fuck, we know.
Okay, well, let's hope this is about to turn some kind of corner. Okay?
Yeah, totally.
And now, present
How to love.
How to Love.
It is not rocket science to fall in love. People say, it's not rocket science to do this or that. It's not rocket science, dummy. It's not rocket science, dumbbell. But advantage. If you stop and think about it, honey, if you stop and breathe with the idea for a minute, if you go snuggle the comparison close to your person, like snuggling a warm, caramel-colored puppy, if you do that, you will discover a staggering array of fundamentally different and varying qualities between practicing actual, technical, literal rocket science and falling deeply, utterly, rapturously in love. The element of surprise, of shock, the element of intentionality, of accident. It's really hard to accidentally be a rocket scientist. You need to plan and scheme and study and earn the right to your lab coat. You have to want and crave and dream of that life and chase it doggedly like a hunter chasing prey. Being in love, though, doesn't work like that exactly. You just sort of wake up and discover you've already accidentally been doing it, and you cannot get out. You are eyeball deep in the swirling depths, and you can barely remember the before times. Never mind being able to get back there, back to those safe shores, back to before you were overwhelmed by the deep. Rocket science is a career. Love is a flash flood, and rocket science takes years. It's not really meant for anyone under, say, 17 to do it all. Probably have to be something like 23 to do anything close to well, and probably almost 50 to do it really well. But love doesn't work like that. It isn't about seniority or practice. Even children fall in love in their own way. But the thing about rocket science is, no matter who you are, if you really want it, you can do it. If you spend a lot of time trying, you can always do it, at least as a hobby. Rocket science is for everyone! It is accessible for anyone! All you have to do is try, and you can stop doing rocket science anytime you feel like it. You just put down the charts and walk away. Rocket science is relatively easy. As for love, I'm not so sure. But that, I think, is how to love.
Thank you.
Interesting.
And now, present.
How to love.
How to love.
I have prepared another sonnet, also in iambic pentameter. The first one didn't quite capture the gist, but I find the format very promising. When in the dark of night I do awake and stumble through my dwelling's quiet halls, and from my gross intestines do I make the rank deposit for which nature calls. I see there, in the gaping toilet bowl, a true expulsion of my inner self. It springs forth from my body and my soul, as needed as each breath is to my health. And seeing this, I do and must admit that love's as weird and natural as shit. That, I think, is how to love.
Thank you.
Probably not the worst theory we've heard so far.
And now,
I'm not doing doing anything today. I don't have anything to do. I still don't understand.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
Well, I'm done for the day.
I'm definitely done.
Well, I'm sorry we didn't do any better today. Sorry you didn't have anything better to present.
Oh, little one.
Oh, me.
What is your bedtime tale tonight? What is your evening tale of woe?
Woe is me. Woe is us. All of us.
Oh, no.
Oh, woe. Woe to us and woe to the human race.
Oh, no.
What is there to be done? This sucks.
Well, it sucks, but what can you do?
Can no one help me?
Who could help you, little one, so helpless below the earth?
Young I am, and so lost. Almost hopeless. But not hopeless. And not helpless.
Where can you look for help? An idea?
I have it! Eureka! And not hopeless, not helpless, not bound by convention or tradition. I have it!
The answer?
I know what I must do. Yes, I am fearful, for it is fearsome. But conquer these fears I must, for all our sakes. For the very first time, and perhaps for the last, I must go.
Go?
I must go up. Up through the secret tunnels long forgotten if they were ever known. Long disused if they were ever used. Full of cobwebs if they are even fit for spiders to dwell in. I must go up to the surface of the earth.
Oh, holy shit.
I must find a subject. One who knows, one who understands. I must find a loved one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm having the most awful dream! Oh my god, what a horrible dream!
Do not wake, friends. Sleep. Sleep on in your tender slumbers, be they peaceful or no. I am going up. Hey! On a scale of 1 to 10, would you say that you are loved?
Oh, would. Yeah.
Then I guess you'll do.
Do what?
Do this. Oh, well, do for this.
Do what?
Do to save the world.
I do. I don't know what your deal is, but dude, what's your deal?
This is going to seem awful, but I promise it's okay. Dude! Not cool! Ron, totally cool. Well, no, not cool. Not cool, but necessary. Like, totally need it.
Holy shit! Holy
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be opening the
Rumble or grumble?
Oh, nothing. Good morning.
It is a glorious day already. I feel amazing. Little one, have you been up all night?
Yeah.
beautiful morning.
Good morning, beautiful day.
What is that? Is that a sculpture?
Or a person?
Or a lump or a bump?
Oh, beautiful morning.
Good morning.
It's a smashing day already. I feel productive. Very on message.
Beautiful day.
What is that? When did it get here? When has it arrived? Has anyone else noticed this?
Beautiful day.
I relish the suspense, the anticipation, but think.
Hey!
Hey yourself.
No, really, what is that?
Little one, you seem suspiciously unsurprised.
Little one. What is that?
It's something to consider.
Okay, keep talking.
A subject, a loved one, from above. I know we're not supposed to. Desperate times, desperate measures.
Oh, apparently.
What do we do with it?
We consider it. Then we reconsider it, and we don't tell the magistrate.
Shh. Wait. So, you're a subject. All right. That's science. That's methodical.
Do you love? Are you loved?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what is it like? Because we have some theories. Is it a secret little tune you play on a music box? A total surprise? A drunken impulse? Rocket science? A shit in a toilet? Wow, dude, I don't know. I'm no expert, okay? Oh, well, that's great. That's just great.
Oh, don't stress, sweetheart. Maybe you can tell us all about it over a glass of wine.
You must have some materials that can help us. Perhaps a spreadsheet? Or a chart? Or a list? With categories, maybe even subcategories? categories? You must have something that will help us.
Oh, hi, the magistrate is coming. What?
Hi, oh, man.
Good morning. Nice to see everybody up so early.
It's nice to see you too.
Felt like getting to jump on things. Morning's the best part of the day.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, yes indeed it is. Bravo, that's great.
Wonderful.
And on such a beautiful morning.
Right. What is that?
Oh, nothing.
Let's talk about something more exciting.
It's just a small surprise. It's certainly nothing to worry about. It's just research.
Oh, really?
Just something to consider.
My name is Cindy, and I would like to go home now.
Huh.
You must be the magistrate.
I am.
Will you take me home?
Would somebody like to explain this, maybe?
It's just such a glorious morning. I was just dreaming the most peaceful dream.
And you?
I was asleep the entire time.
Oh. Little one?
You know, desperate times, desperate measures.
Huh.
Apparently.
So, can you dig it? It's something to consider.
It's someone.
Yes. Well, it's better than nothing, eh? Stumped but not hopeless, eh? Discouraged but not helpless, eh?
Sydney.
Yes, sir, magistrateness, majesty.
Magistrate will do.
Great.
Sydney. Seeing as you are our hostage, we only there to invite you to be our guest. How would you like to join us for a really great meal? But you have no choice.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm off to make the preparations.
Oh. No.
Today is the day where we consider and then reconsider.
I'm sorry if this all seems a bit brutal.
Oh, great.
In general, we're very gentle.
Good to know.
We must proceed.
We have quite an exhausting agenda for the day.
This is the day where we reconsider. Then we eat a great meal. Then we have the final chance to present a solution and the judgment.
Is everybody ready to reconsider?
I was born ready.
Might as well try.
Will our guests be joining us for this undertaking? Do you want to, honey?
Yeah, I better just watch.
Well, suit yourself.
So how does this work? Have we started already?
Consider love in the December snow. Consider love in the December snow when your hands start to numb and the air feels wet, cold, and freshly born. Consider love in the December snow. Now stop and reconsider it.
Consider love between true equals. Consider love between true equals who talk to each other and lean on each other in perfect balance, who fight in perfect balance, like two well-matched boxers, and neither ever wins or loses. Consider love between true equals, and now stop and reconsider it.
Consider the love that you yourself personally once had for someone that was totally inconvenient.
Consider the love that you yourself personally once had for someone that was totally inconvenient. that you wish you could have turned off like a faucet, but couldn't because you felt how you felt. And even though things were how they were, you just had to feel the love you felt for the person you felt it for as long as you felt it. Or maybe you can still feel it, because that kind of love is so hard to kill.
Consider the love that you yourself, personally, once had for someone that was totally inconvenient.
And now reconsider it.
And reconsider it again.
Reconsider love in high school. Reconsider love in high school. When every glance is life or death, and every word is the start of the world or the end of the world.
Consider love in high school. Now reconsider it.
Reconsider love when you are super duper under the weather with a totally nasty cold.
Reconsider love when you are super duper under the weather with a totally nasty cold, and the person calls and you want to see them, but you also look and feel completely gross, and you don't want them to see you like that, so you decide not to see them.
Think of love when you are super duper under the weather with a totally nasty cold. Consider that, and then reconsider it.
Reconsider love when you are really, really, really ill. Like not just with a cold, but really, really sick.
Reconsider love on your deathbed.
Reconsider love after you have children.
Reconsider love based on admiration. Love that starts as friendship.
Love that erodes.
That erodes.
Love that erodes and completely different when you spend too much time together.
Reconsider love.
Reconsider love all of a sudden.
Love that passes quickly like a sneeze.
Consider all the other kinds of love. Now stop and reconsider that. Now for the other part. You should join us.
Don't worry, you'll figure it out.
You should join us for this part.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good. Okay.
And that's it.
Really? Huh?
I feel sad.
Oh, this is terrible. I'm so lonely now.
I don't want to think about this problem anymore.
Oh man, me neither. Not even a little.
This makes me feel lonely. I feel so lonely now.
You guys do this every week?
It's not always this bad. It's never been this bad. Other problems haven't been this bad.
No, of course not.
Of course not.
It's just, you know, love.
And all that shit.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I feel sick.
God, ugh.
Wow, I mean, this feels kind of normal to me. I mean, it's a little sad, but I feel like this all the time.
Man, I do not understand this problem at all. This love stuff is so complicated.
Great meal, time for the great meal. Well, I hope you're all hungry.
Like, not at all.
I don't think I ever want to eat again.
It feels nauseous.
Oh, please.
I'm starving!
Well,
Stop.
let's eat. Red pepper. Up there. I know there's only one. And the stars. Something for our guest. Condiment. Is everybody ready?
Relatively.
I was born ready.
I think I'm ready. I hope so.
I hope so too.
Let this meal, this great meal, let it give us solace and guidance. Let it be a respite from the pressures and terrors of our mental labor. Let it nourish and fortify, protect and inspire us for the final day, which is to come. Let us be. Let us eat. Let us fight. Well, I suppose that was inevitable.
You think this needs more? It's time to clean up.
Sydney? Sydney, dear, you may as well spend the night. We'll take you back in the morning.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm exhausted. Completely depleted.
I'm bushed.
I'm pretty sleepy. Well, we'll study more tomorrow.
Night.
Start over again. Start from A again.
Really?
Please.
Okay. Okay, A is for albatross, weigh me down. Bright light in my eyes. Compensation for the loss of childhood.
Huh?
Compensation.
Nope. Still don't get it. Durr.
Okay, love is sort of, it can be like, the thing that makes growing up worth it since being a kid is so great, and being a grown-up sucks.
Oh.
Where was I?
That was C. What's D?
Albatross bright light compensation, delicacy served on a silver platter. Earthly paradise. What dumb shit that makes no sense and hurts like hell? Good thing. Great thing that sometimes suddenly rots in my grasp and I'm never sure why. Hands that lift my head up when I'm walking down the street so I look up at faces instead of down at the ground. There. Invisible music that you only hear around certain people. What?
sort of thought it was something like that.
Yeah?
Anyway, Jay.
Jay. Oh, shit. Good, great thing. Hands with my head up, musical music in my ear. Joe, big half buddy. Joe, they get played on me when my back is turned. K. Yeah! Is this actually helping?
Yeah.
I think so. It is a first-hand account, after all, and the alphabet is the best way to organize thoughts, the most comprehensive. So keep going.
But I don't know what to tell you. Like what would be useful? How do you usually find answers?
Well, we just talk. You just start talking, and then when you eventually say something that makes sense, you just remember it. And then put that all together with what everybody else said. I don't know. It's never been a problem before.
But how do you even know, like, what you're even talking about? Being all hidden in this bunker all the time, and you don't know anything about the world.
It's lucky guesses, mostly.
Huh?
You might as well start over.
Again?
I forgot where we were, so again. What is it like, and how does it feel, and how do you love and be loved, A to Z?
It's like an albatross. It's like an albatross weighing me down. A beam of light in the world. Cool water sprinkled on my forehead, middle of the morning.
I'm so terrified.
What?
It's the last day, the last chance, and the final judgment.
Wow, that sounds intense.
This could be the last day of my life.
No.
Probably it is.
No.
Yeah, like totally.
No, you're gonna solve this.
I've never been so scared. I don't know how to solve this. I have nothing to say, nothing to add. There's nothing I can do. I'm helpless. I'm hopeless.
No, you just, you need to get some sleep.
Sleep? How can I sleep when I'm probably about to die?
Jeez, come on. Oh, come here. Little one. There's a nah. Winds, no, that. Once there was a way to get back home. Once there was a way to get back home. Sweet pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby.
Already, quite certainly, and it's most definitely the 7th morning, the last morning.
Darling, are you scared?
Yes. Are you?
Terrified.
Have you been up long?
All night. Trying to think if I can help at all.
You needn't worry, sweetheart. None of this is your fault.
Did you think of anything?
It's all right you didn't.
It's not all right. But it's not your fault.
I'm totally get it.
It's chaos in here! Pay attention! It's the last day, the final presentation, the conclusion, the summary. Who will give me the ultimate answer for how to love?
Why bother?
We've nothing to present.
Is one of you asleep?
Let the little ones sleep. Why bother waking anyone up when there's nothing to wake up for? Who cares? Let it sleep.
No. Order. We must have order.
Week in, week out, same thing, same fucking schedule. But we know we'll fail this time. We have nothing to present as a final solution today, so why go through the motions? Why even bother?
We do these things for a reason. Structure, order, systems, they must be respected because they help us. They support us. They help us when we don't know what to do.
Nothing will help us now.
No, structure helps. Look. Simple. The alphabet. Gives our thoughts shape. So that we're able to organize them. So that we can put them in order. So we can keep track of them. Okay? Up, 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 up. These structures, these systems are like a series of tunnels. So that when we're lost in the middle of the night, we can crawl through them and emerge from the depths of the earth's caves out into the bright sunlight of understanding, where we can breathe freely, where we can see, find, hey, what we're looking for, what we need. Without structure, without order, without systems, we're nothing. We're like an endless list with no beginning and no end. We're like a terrified kidnapper who can't lay his hands on an appropriate victim. Without order, we sleep all day, stay up all night. Without these systems, we fail before we even start. Structure, order, systems, okay, are how we think. Patterns, rituals, right, are how we make sense of this world or any world. We are built to organize time into days, thoughts into speech, and dumb and blind ignorance into elegant and eloquent explanations and solutions. So, everybody, wake the hell up. Pay attention. And let's have the final fucking presentation! Where's the carpet? I have to clean myself this week.
Come on, wake up.
Wake up. Come on, wake up, honey. It's your last chance to present.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
We've done things this way for centuries. So many problems solved.
How to be born?
Yes.
How to get a haircut in either a coastal or an inland area.
How to die of cancer?
How to listen to rock music in your car.
How to write your name on a bathroom wall? And how to wear a robe at the Supreme Court?
And how to belch after drinking a soda. And Christ, there's just a billion things.
Sweet, so you guys are like a pretty big deal.
Yeah. We are.
We've solved so many problems this way.
And the way we've done things has never let us down, and it's not about to now. So, let's stand to attention. And for the love of God, trust that we're going to be all right. And that we're going to solve this. I know, it is scary because this is our last chance. Okay? Do you know why we have this final presentation on the schedule? Why we do things this way? Why it's on the schedule like that? In case we need it.
We need it.
In case we failed all week. In case we're helpless and hopeless, lost and fruitless. Because we suck at solving the problem that we're supposed to solve. We have the final presentation so that we can still win. So that in our bleakest hour, we can rally and survive.
We can.
Yes, we can. When you make this final presentation, you have a chance. Take it. Take this chance. Take this moment and save the world. Save ourselves. Take this moment, somebody. And tell me how to love.
I don't know.
How to love.
Je ne comprends pas.
How to love.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Shit! Fuck, Christ, somebody please, for the love of God, tell me how to love.
You love, by having worlds. No, wait, shit, I mean, there's only one world.
Well, this beginning's not auspicious.
Okay, so there's one world, and in that world, everyone has, their own sphere, their own little circle, their orbit, and in it is their life.
Their life? That is unabashedly vague, daringly so.
Okay, so in the world, everyone has a sphere, and in it is all the things they know, and all the stuff they like, and then that is their little circle, and everyone has one. Right?
Okay. Keep talking.
Okay. So, usually, when two people get along, usually it's when their spheres of what's theirs, those two little personal universes overlap a little bit. And then the two people can share a little bit, and that little bit of overlap, that spot, it feels as much like one person's circle as it does like the other person's, right?
I can buy that.
Right, so when two people stand in the middle of that spot, on that little spot of overlap, it is so powerful, it's so bright, it's almost like the two personal universes, the two spheres are two spotlights. And there's this one spot where the ground is extra bright, where they both overlap, and both are shining on the same spot of ground. Yeah, so the two people stand together in that spot of overlap, and they push outwards. They stand together in that little bright ring of overlap. They push it out, stretching it, making it big, and then see how much of this world, this one world, the real world, the one big world of everything, they see how much they can get in this new circle that's both of theirs. It's so bright, so much more fun, so much more exciting. They want this new circle to be huge, to be bigger than their lonely individual circles ever were. So they try to make it grow bigger by pushing it outwards. They push it outwards like elastic, trying to stretch that bright circle wider and wider.
How would they even try to do that?
They do that by going to the movies and fighting and snoring and joking and bitching about their jobs and then going to the beach one day in the car. See, they do more and more together. See how much stuff they can get in their circle. How far can they stretch that elastic? How much of the world can they give each other? Yeah, is that all? No, it's not. If the circle, okay, if it gets big, if they stretch it big enough, instead of just pushing at the edges, you end up sort of bouncing around from side to side. And as each of the two people are bouncing around, ricocheting off the walls of what they share, bouncing around in there as they fly from wall to wall, they're each on their own path in this shared circle. They're constantly bumping into each other, slam, jostling each other all the time, throwing each other off course, on the new courses, messing with each other's gravity, slam, bumping into each other, and then flying off in a new direction.
Ouch.
Those collisions, that part of it is them finding out if they can love each other, if they can bruise each other up a little, accidentally, but still be cool, then it's the real deal.
Fascinating.
Unexpected.
So, you love it by standing on common ground to start with, and then by trying to have everything in the world together and jostling each other all along the way and surviving it. That's how to love, I think.
Oh.
Interesting.
Hot damn.
Very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Hot damn.
Are you sure?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. I didn't exactly prepare anything, but I mean, you know, since nobody else was going to do anything, I mean, I just thought, you know.
Okay, so it's over now.
Yeah.
That was the last presentation. Get off the carpet.
Yeah, right.
Are you sure you've never done this before?
What? Oh, I was on the debate team.
Of course you were.
We're so lucky to have you.
Yeah, you should just stay here with us. Stay here with us forever.
There's always room for one more.
Room for one more if that person is you.
Yes, exactly. I mean, that's what I meant.
Room for one more if that person can bring something to the party.
One more like you.
Yeah, just like you.
Thank you. You are very kind.
Well, we try to be.
Oh, yes, we're very kind. Very.
But I have a life, you know, back home. I mean, if someone's wondering who I am, I mean, a lot of people are wondering, but especially one person.
Oh.
Especially.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Your lover must be missing you.
Yeah.
I hope we haven't embarrassed you.
No, fine, it's fine.
This is just how we are.
It's been a while since we've met someone new.
Oh, I am sure.
All right.
All right.
Right.
Enough.
Sorry.
I'm going to need to think about all of this. I shall go to my chambers. I shall return after I have thought and considered and reconsidered everything. And when I am certain as to whether we've offered a correct solution or not, I shall return my judgment.
Go in peace.
Go in health.
Go in comfort.
After the judgment, will you send me home?
Thank you for your input.
Really, I can just go now. You can put me in the right direction. I can get home on my own. Maybe, drop me a quick nap. Or, just give me a shove towards the appropriate exit.
Please behave yourselves in my absence.
Can one of you take me back to my home now? Back to the place you took me from?
I would love to help you. But I'm not sure that I know the way.
I would totally love to help you, but I don't think I know the way, and I don't want to risk getting us lost.
Little one, you brought me down here. You must know how I can get back.
Don't you want to stay for the judgment?
It's really none of my business.
Oh, it's everyone's business, chum.
No.
Yeah, huh?
No.
If it's to your business, it's to his too.
Listen, no offense, but I don't really care about your damn precious judgment. This is really not my problem.
Oh, it's everyone's problem, dog.
Listen, dude! You brought me down here. You just take me right back. Maybe, are you scared? Are you busy with all your weird business or whatever you need to be doing? I don't know. You don't even need to go back with me. You just show me how you got right back.
No.
Yes.
Little one, don't be tricksy.
It's only fair, little one. You have been asked very politely.
You brought me here against my will. I did my best. Now let me go.
No.
Little one!
No. I don't want to say goodbye.
Oh, little one.
I'm sorry. I just like you a lot.
That's very sweet.
I like you too. Little one, I like you too. I mean, at first when you snuck up on me in the middle of the night and violently kidnapped me and dragged me down to the bowels of the earth and made me tell you my secrets and threw food at me, I didn't like you very much.
Actually, I think not.
Now I see where you did that. You know, desperate times, desperate measures.
Yes, very.
And at the end of the day, you're not so bad. You're really pretty sweet. I like you very much. I think you're really sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I gotta go home. It's nothing personal.
I want to hear the judgment alone.
What about your friends?
You're not alone.
We are always here for you.
What about them?
Them? Ha!
Hey!
You've seen them. They're no help. They don't understand a smidge of any of this crap that I'm dealing with.
Whoa! Whoa there, darling!
That is not a nice thing to say. That is a very hurtful thing to say.
Like, I'm sorry, but it's totally true. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all don't get me at all.
Ouch!
Little one, don't be so mean. Don't be so frightened. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. All right, listen, I'll stay until the magistrate comes. I'll stay until the judgment. I will hold your hand the whole time, all right? And then you gotta let me go home. Back to my family. To my lover, right? Hey, I promise I'll always remember you.
I'll remember too.
Okay? It's a deal, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry about all this.
I know.
I'm just so tired.
Yeah, we haven't slept very well this week.
I've been up all night all the time.
Yeah, I have been up all night, all the time, too. Come on, fall asleep. Just fall asleep in my arms. I'll take the roll.
I've been thinking a lot.
Of course you have. That's our job.
Not about the job. I've been thinking about you this week. Not just this week. I've been thinking about you the whole time. This entire time. For a long time. And what it would be like.
What would be?
I'm quite fond of you, you know. I mean, I respect and admire your contributions to all of our projects. And
Yes.
I think it might be disruptive. I think it might be against the rules. But I like you so much. I like you so much. I'm in love with you. I think I want to live in your heart and die in your lap and go camping in your butthole.
God, I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this day.
We've had happy solutions and sad, mostly bittersweet. We've had long and short, sense and nonsense, voice of experience and inexperience. And my judgment.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
On the question of how to love
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
is that we failed. Totally. Completely. I'm quite certain of it. No getting around it. No second chances. No wishing it away. We weren't even close.
Oh no! Oh whoa!
Shit.
Oh woe is us! Oh woe is humanity!
We lost it, the unbelief. Totally fucked it up. And now.
And now?
And now?
And now.
And now we disappear. And with us, humanity's last best hope to solve the many problems they still face.
Oh my God! Oh,
Go!
I don't know where.
I'll take it. We go now.
Goodbye. Bye.
Hello? Right this second in a bunker far underground, thousands of miles below the surface of the earth, a crack team of investigators and their brilliant and objective magistrate are fulfilling their shared destiny and disappearing. Bit by bit, piece by piece, in pieces, puzzles and pieces. R.I.P. Rest in peace. They tried to solve the problem of love. How to love. They failed. Miserably. And now we're on our own. Completely on our own. No one can save us. No one can solve us. No one can teach us how to love, how to do anything important except that we already know how to do, so we're just left alone to do our own heavy lifting with our gravity-bound hands on this gravity-bound planet. All we can do is try to love. In this world, just, try to love this. Trying to live this life even if we do it wrong, and maybe we will. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love most of you. I mostly love most of you. I'm trying!